Alright, it says connecting the stream. Just gotta wait for it to do so. We'll be good to go. Is that the picture we're going with today? Oh, okay. Is that something? Oh boy. Well, I need to, brand new encoder I'm using. So I need to change the thumbnail real quick. We'll be good in a moment. Huh. Well, game is updating right now. It's just loading. The game is updating. What am I talking about? I am fixing the thumbnail real quick. So I'm using something else to host it because OBS didn't want to work for me. That's fine. Okay, tags are fine. But yeah, as you can see, services for this game will be ending at the end of this month. So I'm going to basically be finishing the story mode on my way to do that because I want to know how it ends. It's been building up to this point for a long time, you know. Share this to my Discord and we're good to go. All right. Alright, so since I don't need to worry about issues of should I go for best visuals? Probably. Just up everything to max because it doesn't matter anymore, you know. Mana circles can stay at 2D though. I don't need anything else for that. Thought I hit back already.
3 days of training must always be followed by a full day of rest.
Wow, this shop looks so barren. This is sad, man. This is just sad. If my voice is not loud enough or the music is too quiet, any of that, please let me know so I can fix it. I think I got it to an okay amount. Ah, this is sad. I just pulled this dragon before the game said that they're stopping it. I'll worry about building stuff later if I need to. Up something. I'm just slightly worried because I heard that someone was not able to complete the entire story. Hold on, I saw something there that I built and didn't activate yet. It'll only take a second. Oh wow, okay. Oh, Laura. Yeah, that's Melora. Alrighty. I think this is the final, the absolute final chapter, maybe. We'll see. This is really my best water dragon? Probably. At least for him. Simple looking bad guy there. Cut off times 2 speed, I don't need that. Oh, this boss is super easy, but I think it's just because... Oh, another layer. Okay. Yeah. That's because hard and super hard is the thing. Why is the nurse over there glowing? I wish she'd go over there glowing. Yeah, it has to download everything. This game was so heavy they changed it so that it will download stuff only when you absolutely need it to make something happen. This one thing I sucked about this game is if you play in Japanese, they actually voice act, but not in English. That would have been great if they did that. Wasn't an issue until I knew it existed, though. He's probably gonna die, unfortunately. Hmm. I've never heard this music is so long. Uh, oh, he hugged her soul, which is corrupted darkness. Yo, what's up, Mo? I was like, I'm in Mo. I'm like, wait, that's Mo. I see that. I see that Squirtle picture. How are you, man? Until you look up and read this, I forgot. I just have to look down to play. They're not gonna let him die? That'd be great. Okay, she has completely different clothes already. GP does that yourself? Okay, yeah. So I did address that, okay. Oh, I was in another account. Yeah, we kind of chill. Just something to do for tomorrow. I see. Glad you're doing well though. Yeah, this. Oh man, I'm gonna miss this game. Just playing it again is like making me sad. Oh yeah, auto's a thing. I've been good. Been good. Yeah, I'm still streaming here and there, playing some stuff. I'm looking to get more into doing like just content again over streams, at least when it comes to YouTube in general. Yeah, it's pretty much that. Still shocked that they haven't made another Naruto mobile game yet. That's like still around. It's like just money they're leaving on the table. Auto was a mistake. I was legit so caught up in talking. I'm like, it's just running in the background. But it should come back. I mean, hey man, according to Shiny, all we need is $2 million. Someone can buy the game and we can have it up and running. Oh man. Even then, I don't even know what you could do to Blazing to make it big enough to get your return on that. Like I've always had like ideas on how to improve the game and stuff, but that's a lot. Yeah, I mean, fandom's big enough; it's not impossible. Pocket change for a guy like me. You rolling in the billions, Mo? I laugh so hard to be like, Blazing's coming back with his new director, Mo. Oh, that would be the funniest thing to me. Like, awesome, funny, everything. Not yet. We got $4 and a pack of gum, but that gum is priceless. Exactly. Unless you chew it up, then I don't know. Hopefully the box is worth something. Is the last chapter 26 or I think it's 26 because I'm shocked that they wrapped the whole wrap of the entire story in this one chapter. Did you ever play Dragalia, Mo? Or get into the game? I don't know if I should be reading this out loud or not, or just leaving it, to be honest. I'm more thinking about that. You've been watching the WC? What? World Championships, you mean? So if you mean World Championships of any kind, no. World Cup. See, I should have known it was World Cup. No, I haven't. I don't think I've ever watched it, to be honest. If you're talking about football, the original, yes, I know of it. Just never really watched the actual cup while it was live, but I can understand why. It's a pretty good sport and intense and all that. Must be one of those low talker types. I think you should watch some of the memes though. They kind of out of pocket with them. I can imagine. Anyway, and among dragons there exists some that are even closer to pure mana. We five great worms are one such instance. Those who are close to mana in this way live outside the bounds of the typical life cycle. Which means what is born of parents, they grow, age, procreate. We are not part of that cycle. Is that how it is for you too, man? It is. I never had parents. In the moment I first achieved consciousness, I was already a fully formed dragon. However, in one way we are similar to all other life, we experience death. Well, that's kind of sad. That's the only thing they have. When I eventually perish, my body and will shall be returned to mana, and a new Midgar Summer will be born somewhere. Will this new Midgar Summer be entirely different from how you are now? I believe our powers and appearance will be much the same, as well as our general way of thinking. But he will not have my memories. Indeed, I can barely remember anything from the time before I was reborn. So you're gonna forget us? Yeah, I know, dang straight to it. Never had parents. I will, yes. Oh, man. So the big luck Midgar Summer we all know and love is gonna be gone forever? Dude, that sucks big time. Old Midgar Summer really saved me back in the day, you know? Apologies, but I hold no memory of that. So you're not really the same Midgar Summer as the one from 1,000 years ago. But hey, what can you do, am I right? It's just hard for me because of how similar the two of you are. It must be hard to be forgotten by people you spent so much time with. Oh, but worry not, darling, I'll never forget you. Foreshadowing of something that's going to happen anyway. Right, thanks. So I suppose you look a little different than the windworm I knew. It's because of this whole losing your powers when you're reborn business. That may be we are not meant to have lost our powers when we were born, and yet we did. We can find our answers here. You were Earthquake? Maybe? Oh, long have I awaited you. Oh, his original form. You! I am Midgar Summer, and I have been waiting for the one who bears that self-same name of the wind. Then you're the Midgar Summer from before our version was reborn? You're very similar to the Midgar Summer I knew. It really brings back memories. But I don't think you're him. Nay, I am far more ancient wind. I am the first and original Midgar Summer, he who was born of the origin. So you're my ancestor. That means you're one of the five great worms who sealed away the progenitor after his initial return. This game has so much lore they can literally make a full-blown anime out of it. I'm not even kidding. Like, honestly. In part, though in truth, I am not but the remnants of that dragon's memory and will, a lingering breeze at the end of a cool summer's day. I have been waiting here for a new wind to arrive, should the day we feared approach once more. You mean the day of the progenitor's return. I am but a portion of the original Midgar Summer's will, left here to pass on the memory of ancient times. So that's why it was said dragons rested in this place. Sounds like we're both after the same thing, then, which ought to hurry this whole thing up real nice. Lately already aware that Xenos, the progenitor, has been resurrected in this world. We came here in search of the means to defeat him. So tell us, primordial windworm, tell us how you face the progenitor. I beat him in Uno. He rage quit and left the planet. It's canon. So tell us, Primordial Windworm. Tell us how you face the progenitor. Oh, they're restarting back what he just said. Do you know of the battle between the two creators? A bit. We know that at the end of the battle with the Origin, the progenitor was sealed away in a space beyond all worlds. We also know that Origin lost his physical form and his ability to directly interact with the world, and yeah, that's about it. From that point on, the world was run by us, his creations. But sometime after that, things changed. The progenitor found his way back from the space beyond all worlds, returning to our reality once more. The progenitor rejected all possibility. He asserted that the only correct world was a singular, perfect one. Thus, he forged a world of his own ideals and attempted to destroy all other possible existences. We tried to stand against him, but all our efforts were meaningless in the face of his ability to lock casualty. Just as it is now. Yeah, lock casualty, I guess, is think about Thanos with the Time Stone. He can just stop himself from ever taking damage or getting hurt and just rewrite it the way he wants it to be. That level of power. Yeah, we've learned that the brute force approach doesn't do jack against this guy, so how'd you end up fighting him? The only one who could hope to stand against the progenitor was the Origin. Makes sense, but we can't exactly do that. That's why we're in this mess. The Origin lost his physical form, along with his powers, correct? Yes, the Origin did indeed lose his body, but that was a mere vessel, so he decided to prepare a new one. He just made a new body. It was easy. Yeah, far easier said than done. It'd be a massive undertaking to find a vessel capable of taking the Origin's powers. Indeed, we knew we could not just choose any vessel, which is why we offered up our own bodies as sacrifice. Mercury, Brunhilde, Jupiter, Zodiac, and myself. We five offered our bodies to create a singular combined vessel. What? So the Origin returned because the five great worms combined into one body? Alas, even our combined might was still not sufficient to contain the Origin. So all your sacrifices were for nothing? How funny would it have been if he was like, pretty much, yeah. Y'all are screwed. LOL, see you later. No, we could not afford to let it go to waste. As we had little time left to fight the progenitor, we forged an incomplete form that was capable of containing the Origin's will for destruction alone. That is what we imbued his vessel with. You created a dragon composed of the five great worms and filled it with destructive will by the goddess. This dragon was forced to manifest as an incomplete materialization, but manifest it did, and we named ourselves Bahamut. Bruh. So Bahamut was, in fact, it was not, in fact, the Origin. Bahamut is a part of the Origin, but not the entire being. Combined in one body? Yeah. So what, lore-wise and stuff, just saying Bahamut, let's just say it was known as the, because they keep saying progenitor and stuff like that, but pretty much Bahamut was known to them to be the equal of the progenitor, the evil god, right? And now he's pretty much telling you that he's not his equal exactly. It's all five of us combined. And people were fighting over how to contain him, and his power is so strong that two people did it. Best way I can say it Naruto-wise, it's like, it's quite literally how Kuruma was split in two, and then Naruto had half of his power, and Minato had the other half of his power. It's like that's what they did with the Bahamut. So two people are now able to wield and use his power. But even then, when the girl uses it, she literally becomes blind. Like, it's that powerful. It's just trying to use it. So, yeah, this is crazy. I didn't think they were going to say that. But after we became one with the will of destruction within Bahamut, there arose a new desire within us. This is the will of Bahamut, a thing wholly separate from the will of the Origin. Now I understand. That presence I felt alongside Bahamut's will earlier must have been the Origin. But the Bahamut with whom we forged a pact had also lost his body and was in search of a new vessel. Why was that? Though we could fight against the progenitor as Bahamut, an imperfect manifestation could not hope to stand against the creator of the world. And eventually we were defeated. But I thought this plan managed to seal the progenitor away again. Right? our death was not in vain, for we were able to destroy the progenitor's world. Furthermore, we still had the world that the origin created to seal the progenitor away. Okay, so they got rid of his own world, or the evil guy's world, and I guess they still protected the Origin's world. And Elysium held the primal mark as well. Elysium is a god dragon. Like, you think about him being... Elysium is like Obito, okay? You think he's the biggest villain, right? But then Madara was pulling the strings, and then later Kaguya overthrew him. So let's put Elysium in that area. He's, but he's on the good guy side. So tried to keep the world together, but he's not anywhere near as powerful as you think. With all those fighters together, we were able to seal the progenitor once more. Oh, Elysium. After Bahamut's death, we returned to Mana and became new wind, flame, water, light, and shadow. Yet Bahamut's will remained. Thus did Bahamut's desire a new vessel. And he began wandering the worlds in an attempt to secure one, which is how he eventually found me. I think I'm following this so far, but there's one thing we have to know. Indeed, as you well know, the progenitor has invaded our worlds anew. As terrible as this is to admit, we don't have the power to stand up to him now, so we're here to get it back. We need the power you possess, the primal power. If you know a way to restore the power we lost each time we were reborn, please tell us. What an odd thing to say. We do not lose our powers. We are the wind. When our body and power return to mana, it simply becomes the wind that crosses the world again. Even if our body changes, we lose nothing. Okay, cool, but we have. Though you say that all wind is part of my power, I'm currently unable to control but a portion of it. But if that were true... Hey, don't you dare climb up now, bub. We need to get our primal powers back. Toot sweet. Toot sweet. We're gonna make it so Xeno's jerk... So that Xeno's jerk won't even see what's coming. Ah, so that is your goal. Oh, this little turd. Baron. So you've come to play Xenos' lapdog and try to take us out, eh? What an egotistical thing to say. He isn't paying you a lot any mind. Okay, this is supposed to be main character's long-lost brother that was sealed away by the king, or his father, whatever, because of how corrupt and evil he is. And he was right to do that. The future is already set in stone, so there's no way you can fight against what he has ordained. Well, in that case, why don't you make like a bee and buzz off? I mean, it's not like we can hurt you, right? Because I cannot abide the lot of you. You may indeed be harmless, but it would make my world far less irritating if you were no longer in it. I believe the time for talk has passed, if indeed it ever was here. Get ready, everyone, he's coming. Yeah, I'm gonna breeze through this. Unless it's an actual boss fight versus him. Oh, I'm not fighting yet. It's still more story. Okay. Stop this, Baron. If you don't stand against Xenos, there will be no possibility left in the world. That can't be what you want. Let me pose a question to you. Why does it matter if possibility exists? What are you getting at? Success, failure, victory, annihilation. One never knows which side they will find themselves on until the very end. None knows what possibility awaits them in the future yet to come. So why do you cling so tenaciously to the belief that there's even a possibility at all? For all you know, you may well be heading straight for a fixed conclusion completely regardless of the progenitor. Besides, even if there is possibility, there can only be There can be only one result in the end. So how, then? How can you care so much about something so utterly pointless? Because it's not pointless. You may not be able to understand this, but having no possibilities is actually quite freeing. You're right, Buren. I don't understand that, and I never will. How in the world could a lack of possibility ever be a good thing? Enough. Our time would be better spent arguing with a stone wall. Let us force his capitulation and be done with it. I'm glad at least one of you understands. Why don't I give you all a reward? Come forth, Holy Worm. Holy Worm. Oh my god. Okay, so that's supposed to be Elysium. And he's so strong that he took him and turned him into a complete dark dragon. Like, he's supposed to be yellow. This design looks sick, though. Ha ha ha. Oh, what an honor it will be to fall to the very holy worm you so revere. Buren has shrouded the holy worm in black men and forced him to do his bidding. I realize now why you are unable to regain your primal powers, my descendant. Explain. Can you not feel it? Wind, fire, water, light, and shadow. All of our primordial powers now emanate from the holy worm. What? Wait, he took their powers? I do sense that, but why? You have not lost your powers, rather they have become the elements and drifted across the world once more. When you awaken to your powers, it is normally an easy thing to regain them. But while you were unaware, someone began to control the elements themselves. The Holy Worm. Ooh, that really burns my britches. Who does he think he is, snatching our powers from us like that? He likely did so in an attempt to face the progenitor on his own. Okay, what? I surmise he attempted to gather the primordial elements as we once did so he might offer his own body as a vessel for the origin. Or perhaps he sought to bypass the origin entirely and gain the power to remove the progenitor on his own. Okay, I know I'm like 40 steps behind everybody here, but I thought Elysium was trying to revive the progenitor. That's right, Elysium wanted nothing to do with possibility or the origin. It's true the Holy Worm lost hope and possibility, but that doesn't mean he was willing to let the progenitor hold sway. He would have been aware that a world ruled by the progenitor would have ill effects on the living creatures within it. Thus he must have believed he would require enough power to eliminate the progenitor himself. Wow. I mean, I spent like the whole game, or at least when I know of Elysium, knowing that he's, thinking that he's like bad guy, he's on the wrong side of history type of thing. And even then, he's taking their powers, but it was kind of still for a good reason. And perhaps he helped to control the worlds even after the progenitor had removed all possibility from it. Okay, but that's bonkers, right? I mean, because it sounds completely bonkers. He did it out of love. Elysium loved this world and every last thing in it. To him, we're creatures in need of protection. He even thought of dragons that way. That's why he didn't ask for help or push the responsibility onto anyone else. It was a burden he had to carry alone. It's not like there was any other being on his level. Maybe things would have been different if the original 5 Grey Worms had still been kicking around. He's like, I'm right here. Poor guy was all alone with no one else to help him. I don't remember anything from before I was reborn, yet I still feel somehow responsible for the situation. The Holy Worm had always been overly sympathetic. He was deeply saddened by our decision to become the vessel for the origin as well. I find it extremely likely that he sought your powers so no other being would ever have to be sacrificed again. So in the end, our combined primal powers have taken form in him. Well, this is just a delightful story. It's the ultimate ending of possibility. What do you mean? Believing in their own possibility, everyone chooses the path they think is best. But look what happened. Elysium tried to eliminate the progenitor and ended up as his puppet. And that's why you don't have the power to stand against him. Oh, and who was it that caused all this to happen in the first place? You did, when you decided to fight Elysium. You fought so hard in the name of possibility, and now it's your fault that possibility is dead. Oh, but this is high comedy indeed, and a tale that perfectly demonstrates how pointless your love of possibility is. You might be right, if this was the end. But this isn't the end, and there are still plenty of possibilities waiting for us. My brother is correct. Lysium's methods may have been misguided, but as Auspex who once worshipped him, I shall prove his love was ever true and righteous. If you just said, here we go, I would have laughed. And here I thought you could not get any more annoying. But no matter. Your fate is set in stone no matter how you may squawk and kick. Now go, Elysium. Know the pleasure of killing the creatures you once loved so. I have a request for you, my descendants. Free the Holy One from his suffering. You wish us to slay Elysium? Would that I could do it myself. But it is impossible as I am now, so I must pass the task of the great worms of today. To the great worms of today. However, in doing so, you will accomplish what you came here to do. So once we defeated the Holy Worm, our powers will be returned to us. Getting my powers back will be nice, but I'm more worried about stopping Elysium's pain. So yes, we'll do it. The Holy Worm is custodian of the world and lord of all worms. We cannot permit him to be violated any longer. Now for the pride of all dragons. Oh boy. I'm going to fight him again. I wonder if it's going to be like the actual boss fight, like from beforehand. Puppets of the Mark. Oh, this is going to be a regular stage. Yo, what's up, R.I.P, man? Welcome to the stream. Last days to enjoy Dragalia. I'll leave it alone. Whatever. It's fine. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot this game. That's the point, man, to be honest. This game, like, I removed it from my mind when I heard it was going to be shut down. It's kind of like, you know, what's the point of playing? But at the same time, it's like Nintendo's fault for not promoting it enough. Because everyone's like, I forgot about this game existing. That's saying they weren't doing something right. Oh, 131,000. But yeah, this I mean, I can still say this is the best gacha game I've played compared to all the other ones. Hands down. It's kind of like I can't even sit here and tell you something that I hated about the game or didn't like, because they kind of touched on and fixed everything at some point. Can't select a helper. Let's make a team for fun. Select this team because I'm not going to use that anymore. Oh yeah, my money making team. Alright. Still gonna need a healer, but cross that bridge when we get there.
Let's begin.
So let's go with Joker. Crowd never got his spiral. That sucks, man.
Did you call for me?
Actually, let's go with Marth.
Let's go together.
Wow, so many of the characters I see that didn't actually upgrade to max. And that's weird of me to not have done that.
I'm right here with you.
Do that. Okay, cool. Although I'm going to probably... Oh, I have Bahamut. Yeah, I forgot. Yo, what's up, Matrix? Man, I forgot about all these skills and stuff. Let's see. Heal. Special heal skill, and I don't know about everything else. Wait, is this a little grabby hand skill? Yes, I love it. I love that skill, man. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, this story just keeps getting better, man. I think the 26 chapters is the last amount, though. Yep, full-on boss fight again.
I've got this.
Oh shoot, I forgot about the other dragons appearing. Help, Marth, help! Oh, I have to literally beat up all the other ones before I can do damage to them again.
I must end you. I won't hold back. Nice work.
Oh man, this song's so good, man. When they did it for the anniversary. Baron's fabricated worlds. So you made it up, man? Never mind, who needs water? I guess the team attack. Your role in this is over, at least, and now please rest. Is it finished? Oh, well, now it's not because you said that. You should know how this works. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, man, no. This is just like when we fought Xenos before. He just used the Thanos snap powers, y'all. Then the end result is fixed? I told you there's no escaping this future. You have the same powers as Xenos? I heard Baron was the vessel closest to the power in the progenitor, but I didn't think it would ever go this far. No matter what you do or how hard you fight, defeat is inevitable. This is my world, and your fate rests in my hands alone. That y'all know the meme of the guy screaming, slamming his fist on the roof of his the top of his door. He thought the kids broke his TV. God damn it! Damn it, man! Oh, that's what I see him doing. If he has the same powers as Xenos, I fear we don't stand a chance. So you have to run again? No, there is a chance. This is one of those brilliant type of ideas, right? Please say it's brilliant. Xenos and Baron have the power to create worlds. We're currently in a world of their creation where the end result never change. Will never change, which means we can never win. So instead, we have to destroy the world. Okay, good. With you so far. Now let's hear the second part where you actually do that. The primordial windworm said Bahamut wants to destroy the progenitor's world. But that's... We attempted to use Bahamut's power once before in Grams and it did nothing to the progenitor. That doesn't mean Bahamut doesn't have the power of destruction. It just means we didn't have access to enough of it. After all, back at the sacred tree, your Bahamut did start to destroy the world. Oh yeah. All he obtained is the will of destruction. Without the primal powers of the 5 Great Worms, we don't have the ability to destroy Xenos' world. But if we can lay claim to those powers, destroying his world becomes possible. This is a circular argument. We need the primal powers, yet lack them. Why do you even bother bringing all this up? Ah, but we do have them. They're right before our eyes. You're talking about Elysium. Indeed, we simply need to take the primal powers away from him. Oh, is that all? Just waltz up and defeat the Lord of Dragons? Those primal powers originally belonged to the 5 Great Ones, which means they also belong to Bahamut. So we don't need to defeat Elysium in order to regain them. Hi there. Yeah, sorry, question. What? I get what you're planning, but can you really do that in this world of fixed casualty? I cannot say for certain, and in truth, there is a chance I cannot do this thing alone. Aha! I knew you'd come around to the value of friendship eventually. I love this plan. It's a great plan. Let's freaking do it. Will somebody please explain what the heck you two are going on about? Look, the plan doesn't really change. We're still going to fight Elysium. But we really need you to step up, Zethia, because your Bahamut has the potential to destroy a world with fixed casualty. So be it. I was the one who asked for this power, and now I will wield it. Bahamut, lend me your strength. Yeah, I forgot it pops up behind her. You really don't know when to quit. I've told you, the result is already determined. Yeah, I've been pretty bad at the whole surrender thing for the last 1,000 years or so, actually. Now, Bahamut, unleash the power of our pact. Oh, his glow's white beforehand? Help us, Bahamut. They love using this animation. Like, when they first introduced it, Bahamut, they just kept doing it so much. Oh, now this is just becoming tiresome. Elysium, get rid of this mess. Yeah, is it still not enough? There is no point in attacking recklessly. You need not destroy the Holy Worm, merely the world around him. The world around Elysium? Can you not feel it? There is a world around him. Find its boundaries. He's all casual, like, y'all just not attacking the world around him? Come on, this is elementary. The world and the boundaries. I see it. I see the world being created. Let's do this, Zethia. Now, Bahamut, grant me the power to change the world. I ask the power of the true siblings that have been apart all their life. No, my world is contorting. What are you doing? So you think to force your way into the world I created, do you? It looks like I let things get out of hand. But it seems you lacked the power to actually destroy it. Do you see? Elysium still stands. Nothing has changed. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. What? I wasn't trying to attack Elysium, Baron. I was targeting the primordial heart. The primal mark he holds. The primal... No! And I will see those primal powers return to us now. Oh yeah, it's gonna be too much for him to handle. What's happening? The primal mark is proof that one is able to control the world. Without it, even the Holy One cannot wield the world's mana. Which means all the primal elements under Elysium's control are now being returned to their rightful place. All well and good, except they're going to Nedrick instead of us. Bahamut was born of us, which makes him a rightful owner of the primal powers. Feels like a bit of a cop-out, but who cares? Kick his butt, Bahamut. Now, Bahamut, release the complete power of destruction. So casual, like, yeah, it's a cop-out, but it's fine. Yo, it's the blast from Smash Bros. You destroy my world. Our real fight begins now, Buren. And without your fun little powers, fate is no longer fixed, which means we're gonna turn your dumb little head into a mop and wipe the floor with it. Don't think you've gotten the best of me. So much black magic. You're also aggravating, but creating worlds is the only power I have. Cubes! Oh, those are Xenos' terminals. Whether casualty is fixed or no, there's only one fate for you. Show you just how strong the power of possibility is, Baron. Be gone from this world, Hollow Prince. Oh, I thought he said holy. Yo, that was a special meal. Not like I can use it though. Don't mind my constant switching. Just trying to decide who I want to use for the last time. Man. Yep, the beach. Oh no, I couldn't dodge fast enough. Oh, chill, bruh. My dragon shall exalt himself. Ooh, that's a lot of damage right there.
Let's have a little fun.
$250,000? Oh. Oh, I forgot about getting hit makes you lose the power of that. Yo, we beat the... Man, I'm trying to think of the candy. The sour cube. The sour cube candy. The primal great worms. Group attack. That does it for the terminals, not all that's left. I understand how noble your desires were, Holy Worm, but you shouldered too much on your own. Wish you'd believe in us a bit more. You're not the only one trying to protect this world, you know, but no need to worry, we understand you now. Let us respond to your feelings in kind. The future of this world will be woven by us. I mean, are they going to have power to take him out? Considering they don't have their original power back yet? You promised me long ago that you would protect this world, Elysium. Yeah, maybe you went about it in a way we couldn't accept, but you were willing to sacrifice your entire self just to keep that promise. So now it's my turn to carry on your wish and protect this world as your pact bearer. I forgot she was his pact bearer. I've caused you all so much pain. You have freed me from the malice of the progenitor, but I do not have long to maintain myself, and will soon become mana once more. You said no, I saw this coming. You saw this coming, Zeth. Yeah, come on. I regret that I can no longer watch over this magnificent world. Our way of thinking may be different from yours, but that's the only thing we've ever wanted to do in this world. Wanted to do in the end, my bad. And I swear we will never betray that wish. Just rest now, Holy Worm. I give you my thanks, child of man, and as for my fellow dragons, I leave this world in your hands. I love this world with all my heart. I hated that dragon so much, and then he learned the truth. See you again someday, Elysium, I promise. And after all the trouble I went through to get my hands on the Holy Worm, you're the last obstacle for us, Buren. Yes, and it's incredibly infuriating. But there is one thing making me feel a bit better. The cretin who destroyed my world appears to be at his limit. Nedrick. Oh, intense anime yelling. Nedrick, what is happening? The primal powers are too much for a human body to handle. Poor thing, you finally managed to defeat the Holy Worm, but now you're about to die. I think I'll take my leave now. That man did tell me not to use too much of my power. I'll see you again, my dear siblings, and I pray you better understanding how the world truly works when I do. Wonder if we'll ever understand each other. It'll be tough, but I still don't want to give up on the idea entirely. Nor I. But right now we need to help Nedrick. Well, y'all talking about him. We tried to turn him around like 5 times already. But there's still a chance, yeah. Oh, and our other brother that's on our side right now is dying over there. Maybe we should go check on him. Can we save him by taking them away? Yes, if we Great Worms reclaim our primal powers, they will no longer eat away at your companion. Well, they belong to us in the first place, so it makes sense for us to take them back. No, I cannot give them to you. We're not the time for this. You will perish if you attempt to claim on them. Yeah, you're gonna die, dude. Hurry up and fork them over. It is not a question of desire or want. There is simply no way to return them. What? I understand. Once I took the powers, they have already become one. So the primal powers can no longer be divided 5 ways as they once were. Perhaps this is the result of their having resided in Elysium for so long. But what does that mean? It means it's all one power now, so he can't handle it anymore. Or he can't split it. Even if Nedrick were to set the primal powers free, there isn't anyone who can accept them. And if we set them free without anyone else to quell them, they will rage out of control. Those powers were strong enough to withstand Bahamut's will for destruction. If they are run unchecked, the entire world will be in danger. Which means I cannot let go of them. But again, and I hate to keep harping on this, you die if you don't, dude. The only way one could take in the 5 Great Worms' combined power is someone as powerful as Bahamut, while we have one more pack bearer among us. If I could take his place, I would, but I was able to withstand Bahamut even without his primal powers. It simply means I must keep control. No, Nedrick, you must give them to me. Yogi? I am pact-bound with all the great worms, so I should be able to handle all of their powers. No, I won't permit you to suffer in the same way this man is now. Now that makes sense. Don't worry about me, Mim. I have you by my side after all. They do say something and she stops. Worrying. Oh, if you give me strength. Ah, of course that's where he went. Oh. Oh yeah, I misread that. You say you, Maker Summer, Mercury, Jupiter, and Zodiac. All of you give me strength. Being at the power of bonds again, eh? Do you really think something so uncertain can control a power like this? It's not uncertain at all. The primal powers belong to the 5 great worms, so it only makes sense that we should make use of their strength. Besides, I don't have any intention of controlling them. They're far too powerful for one person to hold. Then what are you planning? Just trust me, Edric, please. Well, I suppose I was the one who said you were able to do what I could not, so... Very well, let me see what you can do. He's gonna throw it to him like a basketball. He's also like, oh shoot, I didn't sign up for all this. Primal powers, you're tearing me apart. Darling, just don't worry about me, I'm going to return this power to you. What? All the great worms, stand ready, I'm returning your primal powers now. What? Can it be? The man is surrounding him. You really are fascinating, aren't you? I'm starting to remember what our primal powers felt like. I felt your power since the moment we were pact bound, so I know everything there is to know about them. And with the power of our pact and bond, I should be able to return them to you. So please take them now. Yeah, it's kind of like if he's been dealing with the powers for so long. Makes sense. He can separate them. Bruh. Don't even look like Brunhilde at all anymore. So this is my primal power. This is the real me. She turns into a giant chicken leg. Ha ha ha, this is wonderful. Seems they get more wider the bigger, more powerful they get. Power's overflowing. Okay, that'd be a water pun. Bruh, all of them just are turning like white. Mostly white. Except Mim and Maker Summer, I guess. My shadow grows darker yet. We finally reclaimed our primal powers. Looks like it worked. Ah, this is the past one still talking. I think you're capable of separating the primal powers united under Elysium. It's nothing short of a miracle. Oh, I knew you could do it, darling. You just make me fall for you more and more every day. I give you my thanks, pack bearers. Without you, the great worms of the present would not have been able to regain their power. I should be thanking you for what you taught us about the past. Thanks are not needed. I left a fragment of my will here for that exact purpose. Now that I told you all you need to know, my purpose has been fulfilled. My time is to become mana grows nigh. Wind of the present, I shall watch over you as part of the wind. Never forget that the world is on our side. Is today the last day? No, it's the end of the month, 30th. I have accepted the will of the wind, my ancestor. May you rest soundly. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, let's go do this now because there's no other time to do it. No better time to do it, right? Let us use all the rest of our summons. See what we get. Claim all the story mode stuff. I just want to see if there's any Gala units in here because I already looked over everything and everything here is pretty much Platinum Showcase. Like it's revolving around the idea that you have what, Dianthem left over. And this is just a regular banner. But is Gala stuff here or no? No, it is not. Okay, that's interesting to me. I thought they would have just thrown everything into a single banner for the last day, but guess they decided against it. Yo, Crown Dragons. Just one. Is she my 5-star? Kuhai. I forgot when I pick it, I can't see their names again. Okay, I've gotten Julietta like 4 or 5 times before, so this is just like bruh. Wow. Kuhai was my first unit I kind of built up. Let's see. That was probably every unit, yeah. And this game went too soon, man. Because there's even, like, you got these two, the twins playable. But not all the... What were they called? I forgot what they were called. Well, Bongeforge Prince, I can get him too. Fairies is playable too. Stopped playing when he came out, okay. Well, I can't remember their name right now, but... Oh, you can get humanoid, all the humanoid windworms too and stuff. Summer Shell. Yeah, you can get anybody. Anyway, it's not Gala. Focus Summon. I got Kuhai at the end again. Man, Kuhai was like one of the first characters I pulled, or at least invested in. Tail, cool. A wand. And a sword. Okay, they're both characters. If this is Incognito Nefaria, that's going to be crazy, because that was the one unit I was never able to get. Oh, Basilius, cool.
Instrument of her authority.
You sure about that, buddy? Because you kind of weren't staying on her side.
I am the wind of hope that drives away despair.
Wow. 2 busted win units. Tobias looked like a lot of fun. I think he's the dude who gets like the stance and then he just starts slashing like crazy. Yo, Matrix, have you seen that they put Kaching in Honkai Impact? And if you haven't, you gotta go look up some gameplay because... Oh, man. Someone said Kaching Genshin looks like she has had her vision for a short time and she's like, you know, figuring out all the powers. And then Honkai version is like she's had her vision for like 10 years. Like she's a pro at it. A wand again. Yeah. It was so cool when she was like a lot of stuff she was doing the same, but when she was like standing still and throwing off a bunch of electro slashes at him, like a bunch of waves, I'm like, that is sick, bro. This is my 5-star? Yeah. This is I can't remember her name right now. She's supposed to be, she's who Mim based her appearance off of. She plays like a completely different character, lol. Yeah. Still cool though, and that's what I care about, you know. I can't remember the other girl's name though. The girl who looks like Mim, but it's not Mim. No 5 stars again. Let me go back. I think I have free summon vouchers too. Yeah. Nothing from that. Is this the only banner up? Yeah, the only banner you can pull from, because you're going to see all these other banners, but unless you spent Dianthem before. Oh, there's a fake pull. Dragon, okay. Yeah, all the other banners are for like the real money currency, but you can't buy any anyway now. They stopped it at the end of last month. So what 5-star dragons are we getting?
Behold,
Prometheus. Wonder if the game is looking better just because I put in the best thing. Oh wow. Wait! It's the summer version of Cat Sith? I'm pretty sure she's new. Yeah, that's new. Prometheus, not really new. So yeah, and for the last banner they could have changed it to like every 50 pulls you can pick a character you want or something like that, so people could use whoever they have. Oh, my bad, I picked single summon. That's supposed to be multi. I don't even think I have resources to upgrade someone to max. Like, in the case of like Humanoid Mercury, I wanted her. Any of them I'll take, actually. Okay, we got one bird flying by, so maybe there's a 5-star here. More like Psych. Also, are there any Gala units on it? No. Everything is only one banner is no Gala units. That's the only thing that I'm like, wow over. Like, I thought they would have put Gala units. This is going to be the last one. Oh no, it's a dagger unit. I'm going to call Delphi. Oh. Her. She's the renegade queen or whatever. She's cool. I think I might have built her, but I pulled her not long before the game ended, so I didn't get a chance to really use her. There's so many units I never got a chance to use or build, because it's like you gotta get your main units to a good spot and everything. Can't be the content just upgrading every other character all the time. Lots of lame pulls going on. I didn't even realize I had so much Wormite left over. Alright, this should be like 3. They're like 1, take it or leave it. Oh! Manicaster? Is that what it was called? The gun units? That was a weird skip. Melora.
I will administer the goddess's authority.
Varus? Okay. Did not expect him to sound like that. He was cool though, I would have liked to use him. I definitely don't have Manicasters invested in. So I don't think I have a red unit that uses it. Three more multis. Yeah, very weird they didn't put Gala units here for the last banner in existence of the game. We are getting another dragon. Did it again at the double skip. Apollo. Old school fire dragons. That's what I started out the game with, like Apollo and Prometheus. Those are OGs for me. Prometheus is like level 70 for anyone else too. Yo, give me that tiger dragon. Nope, dud. Alrighty, well, that's it. Last summons of Dragalia. Woo! And yeah, it's still 300 for you to pick a character or dragon of your choice. Wow, the specific dragon I was thinking of isn't even here. Cupid, loves Cupid. Just love like it's hitting me. Yeah, dude, I mean, I was like, I haven't played in so long that I thought I would be like mostly disconnected, but I'm feeling the sadness. Oh. Alrighty, let's go upgrade the dragons real quick, because ain't nothing else I can do. Oh wait, I think this is always weird. You have to pick teams and then collection, go to dragons, and then you can sell off the dragons. Units 4-star and under, sell them off. Let's do that again. Then I can claim all these other dragons. Two are still left in there. Sag. Is Sag an emote or does it stand for something else? Like Like, is it like the new Keck? So I haven't actually like asked anybody. Oh, yeah, you can get all these dragons to level 120 with this new setup they have. Did you do it for all the dragons? Oh no, just most of them. About to be crazy. Here's what I was looking for. Fudo Mio. Chronos next. I forgot about that one. I'll upgrade him. Love using this guy.
Now I stand equal to my brothers. Perhaps this will make them love me.
Wait, Mars? Where's Mars at? I'm missing something here. Oh, I maxed out my Mars already. Okay. So I just have 2 extra ones sitting here. Oh, I forgot. See? Ciela. That's what I was looking for. Because, so you... Agito. That's what their name was. Okay. So you release one Agito to be playable, and you release 2 of them as dragons, and the other ones are just like... whatever. Gotta use her at least once. Desperate agony. Right. Got us a secret weapon. How's Nedrick doing? Seems to be recovering at pace, but the effects of wielding the primal powers have clearly been a great strain to his system. If we return to the ruins of Left Coast, there should be a few buildings still standing. We can make our way there once he's well enough to travel. The power Nedrick wielded was one of the 5 great worms. Wait, the power Nedrick wielded was one of the 5 great worms we're only able to handle by combining into a single entity. The fact he's even conscious is a miracle. Okay. Since I'm the one who suggested reclaiming those primal powers, I'm relieved the worst didn't come to pass. But we did manage to get our powers back, so all's well that ends well, yes? Indeed, this step is cause for celebration. But the question remains, will we be able to use Bahamut's power of destruction with them, and will it be enough? It's going to be tough. I mean, Nedrick only used a sliver, and it damn near killed him. I do not believe I have the ability to wield such powers myself. Perhaps if we combine ourselves as our ancestors did, we dragons could become a vessel to house the power of destruction. But I don't want to combine into some super worm, some great worm super being. Yes, I know I shouldn't be so selfish, but that's just how I feel. Yeah, I don't want that either. You'd all disappear if you did that, and I don't want to lose any more friends. None of us want that, I'm sure. Besides, remember what the primordial windworm said? They all combined and became Bahamut, and it still wasn't enough to defeat Xenos. They were only able to steal the progenitor away because they had the world in Origin created and Elysium under. Oh wait, I read that too fast. They were only able to steal the progenitor away because they had the world the Origin created and Elysium on their side. With Elysium gone, it seems that plan is no longer open to us, even if we did wish to attempt it anew. Which means it's a gamble that's simply not worth taking. Yet, accepting that means we have lost our only method of resisting Xenos. Alright, get those chins up, all of you. We do still have a way to face Xenos, and it involves you, Zythia. And what am I supposed to do? It's not just you. We're also going to need Xena, Sheila, and me. So, like the Auspexes, you catch on quick knot. As Auspexes, we hold a special power that can help us face off against Xenos. And what might that be? Xenos has the ability to create worlds, and of course, all he does is make worlds when he's in charge and we're chumps. One way of combating that is destroy his world the way we just did to Biren. There's a flip side to that coin. We create our own worlds. Hang on, you can do that? Yep, we can create a world that suits us and override his world altogether. You make that sound like the easiest thing in the world, which I'm very sure isn't. Believe me, it's a country mile from easy, but it is possible, and Biren proved it. Because he's also a vessel of the Primal Mark. Bingo, he's just like us Auspexes. Well, not just like us, there's definitely a major power difference. If we follow the logic that Biren can make worlds because he's a vessel, then we should have the same ability. Only a goddess could have come up with such an incredible suggestion. Ha, I've been called divine for so long I figured out how to create a world or two. Oh, she got tired of saying, I'm not though. But how, Ilya? How can we even begin to put such a plan into motion? None of us have the ability to do it on our own. So we'll have to join forces like the Great Worms did when they made Bahamut. So you're saying you can create a world if we bring all the Auspexes together? Yep, because at the heart of that plan is our greatest weapon against Xenos, our bonds. Now Crom enters the story. Did someone say bonds? And something about it giving you strength? Count me in. Let me go look at something. Where can you see? Wait, what is these? Oh, these items let me pick any character I want. I should use this. Pick any character I want from 2021? Grace. Oh, everything else is 4 stars. Oh, I'm just gonna pick him. That's someone I pulled for and wanted to get. It's that simple. He's been added to your roster. Default has more. This is Incognito Nefaria, and I got that and I didn't use it. That's dumb. I should have actually used that a lot sooner, considering I wanted her. I guess I was just waiting for the chance that I pull her. What does this do? Fully promotes and levels up an adventure and unlocks all their mana nodes. Oh, wow. So I can use some characters that I never built before. I will have to try that. I'll just try to look for proof if there's 25 chapters or 26 or not, but whatever. Gotta come back to get this Auspex. I figured as much. After a fight with the Origin, the 5 auspices were together at last. Of course, the fight was anything but ordinary. He said the 5 of them, but one's from another... Whatever. Same girl from a different world. You lost someone? Who? I don't know. Someone important, but I can't. It often seems reality itself would collapse in the face of the Origin's awesome power, and yet... Good. Those feelings are what will save him from utter obliteration. All of you keep fighting, stand against Bahamut with the power of your bonds. I don't know what they're showing. They're showing super long past stuff. Did our bond really survive Bahamut's power? Shall never sacrifice myself again, I swear it. Shall remain by your side as we fight to live together. It's time to show Bahamut the power of our bonds. I guess they're showing everything that's going to happen in the future. Against our connections to each other, we were able to drive off the Origin. Now our showdown with Xenos is at hand, and having all returned to the Halidom, we've begun preparing for the battle ahead. I don't remember him being in a powered up form yet, though. Maybe I just forgot. This has been a long and crazy trip to get to this point, I'm not going to lie. But I'm happy that all of us were able to make it back to the Halidom in one piece. In fact, we got even more friends. Yeah, more friends now. Yes, hello. Hello indeed, Omega. I apologize for all the trouble. Which time you talking about? Ransel. Just yanking your chain, no point bringing it up now. What with us about to go save the world together, yeah. She's still scolding him. He's trying to make a joke, make light of the situation. Exactly, for now, let's put the past aside. We have need of your Auspec's power if we're going to do this thing, Eureka. Thank you for accepting me. Can I stand idly by and watch as possibilities extinguish from our world? As an Auspec, I'll fight with all I am. So this means we've got 5 vessels of the Primal Mark now. Zethia, Xena, Sheila, Eureka, and yours truly. There might be even more of us out there, but sadly we're out of time to look. Yes, it'll be too late once the progenitor begins to merge all worlds into one. We must act, even if we are only 5. Well, we've been preparing for battle since we returned to the castle, and things seem to be going pretty well. In that case, we 5 will move to the final step of our preparation. We will awaken our Auspec's power, the power of creation. As in creating worlds? Hasn't clicked for you yet, eh? Auspec's is our vessel for the Primal Mark, imitations of the progenitor. That means we should have the same power to create worlds as he does. Biren did it, remember? Well, we're no different. Oh man, no, this is just something we fought Xenos before. No flashback. The result is fixed. I told you there's no escaping this future. The same power as Xenos? Her Biren was the vessel closest to power and progenitor, but I didn't think it would go this far. No matter what you do or how hard you fight, defeat is inevitable. This is my world and your fate rests entirely in my hands alone. Yes, and his power was incredible. To think something similar might be possible for us. Well, it is, or in theory anyway. And what would you have us do to awaken this power? I'm going to go to trial with our dragon friends. You mean the 5 great worms? We shall aid you. Having regained our primal strength, we now possess the power of the Origin, which will enable us to face the progenitor on equal footing. Pitting our power of the Origin against the Auspec's power of the progenitor will aid each of us as iron strengthens iron. So we have to fight the dragons? Bit of a heavy-handed approach, I admit, but we don't have the luxury of subtlety. This is the fastest way to get her done. But it's just so dangerous. Nonetheless, we must do this if we hope to save the world from the progenitor. Don't worry, we shall overcome this trial. Why is Sheila there in her regular clothes? That's so weird. Alright, I won't stand in your way if you're determined. And what shall we do, Your Highness? We should split up and patrol the nearby areas. I suspect Xenos' return will have trouble in the rise. Understood. Careful, everyone, please. You take care as well. Alright, everybody, we got trials to conquer and bust to kick, so let's get out there and start conquering and kicking. Now, who's with me? Yes. He is such a likable character. And create this lake. Oh yeah, what's this music? This is from like the Angels music. This with Persona at least.
Just like that? You don't even need a key to open those?
I didn't even know I said that. You don't need a key to open a chest? Yep. Audio's just off for me slightly because I'm streaming. That's how it works. So audio keys are a big thing for me fighting, to be honest. Oh no, it's just a bird.
Here come the phantom thieves.
Indeed, let us throw our backs into this. Now's our chance. Power.
And that's that.
As the world crumbles. Damnation, they just keep coming. Doesn't matter how many of them come, we can't let a single one of these monsters into the village. Oh, here comes the one with the six-pack. Are you two alright? By the goddess, you're back. Yeah, we'll be fine now that you're here. Is the village alright? Miraculously, yes. Folks from the Halidom patrol while you were away, which kept the fiends at bay. But now we've got more fiends than we can handle, and even your mighty friends can't keep up. It's not just the numbers. The damn fiends are getting more violent by the day. I suspect Black Man to be at the heart of this matter, Highness. More likely, it seems Xenos' influence has spread to South Grastia. I have to abandon the village if this keeps up. Hold off on that for the moment. We know what's behind all of this. We have a plan to deal with it. This may be difficult for a while yet, but we're going to resolve the matter. I just need you to have faith. Well, if you say you've got it in hand, we'll hold out as long as we can. Heck yeah, you say this more often than we can count, and this time we know different. We believe in you. You'll be safe, I promise. Uh-oh, Q. Okay, what the hell is that? It's one of Xenos' terminals. Your Highness, look. Look! Oh. More than one has appeared. We'll hold them here. You head back to the village and get everyone to evacuate. Alright. What is going on here? Meanwhile. Somebody help! These damn things are all over us like a cheap suit. What the hell is going on today? I know not, but... Are they opening a portal too? Bruh. Oh no, Earth is opening. Oh my god, these things are going to ham already. And not just one, we got enough rifts here to swallow up the world. Ah, of course. I sure as hell hope there's a second part to that sentence, Cleo. They're not coming for us. Maybe our enemy's objective is to create as many rifts as possible. Right now, the whole continent will be undergoing this shift, and perhaps the entire world itself. The world is on the road to ruin. It is the beginning of the end. What the hell are those things? The underwater place too? No, stop. Man, I forgot about the underwater place. It was so cool. I forgot what girl was linked to it too, because it was some princess. Eek. I've never even seen a Hinatoma woman and man before. The heck? Oh my gosh. I'm not doing something. I missed something. You okay, Ellie? That one looks bad. I think a touch of healing magic cannot repair your highness. With the number of enemies we face, I fear true victory may prove elusive. Yeah, and I'm sure we're not the only ones under attack right now. In the worst case scenario, this could be happening across the great wide world. Should we withdraw for now? No, not yet. We have to buy as much time as we possibly can. At the very least, we have to hold on long enough for the townsfolk to evacuate. The world may change, your highness, but you never will. Huh? What do you mean? You will never abandon the weak and the small. Whether you learn of a painful truth of your past, face an enemy beyond all measure, you remain kind and strong. I don't ever want to waver. When people who believe in me are at their lowest, I feel like I'd lose myself if I gave into that same despair. I want to be the man that everyone has placed their faith in, their trust, and yours is proof of who I am. He speaks true, I am filled with courage merely at his words. In a world on the cusp of transformation, he is a rock. It makes me believe. No matter how we exhaust ourselves, what we receive exceeds what is given. So be this the end of the world or the beginning of a new one, I shall never regret placing faith in this man. There's no time to falter, and so I shall fight at his side until the bitter end. Apologies, the extremity of the situation caused me to lose heart for a moment. But all is well now, I can fight. You sure? What about your wounds? Speaking with you has healed me in mind and body both. And you remember that no matter how much change the world may face, that which I strive for it to protect is immutable. That sentence got me. We got him. Shadow of Xenos. Power level jumped up another 6,000. Let's try something. Excuse me. Let's see. Never did upgrade the Renegade Queen, but that's okay, I guess. You just drop an item and get her to a high level immediately.
Let us dance upon the world stage. Did you call for me?
Whoops, not trying to hit that.
Show them my power. I've got this.
Your star has arrived.
Take that.
I forgot she turns into Cat Sith no matter what, too.
Take that.
Splendido Dominio.
Oh, I remember that. Hey, yo, what's going on here?
Time to dance, Cat.
Ah, yes, minigun power. What? They just literally just put anything for the skill name.
Final push. Do it now.
I feel like we need to destroy this tiny cube before it gets really bad. Okay.
And that's that.
Oh man, Shell was so much fun. Cause she had that minigun going on. You know, the hike in power got me worried though. Cause if that random post on Reddit I saw was true, I might be in trouble. Which, funny enough, if I did sooner, it would have made me play the game more because I would have done what I had to try to finish it. I'm not finished yet. I think all the villagers have managed to get away. Time for us to withdraw. Oh boy. Tira's too close. Your Highness. Not good, I'm falling in. Your Highness! Oh no. He just fell in. Ugh. This is filled with black mana. I must be in the space between worlds. I fell into a rift and then I don't remember anything else. I have to hurry back. Where is my world exactly? No, I have to find a way out of here. I have too much left to do. What? That black spirit is absorbing the light. If I stand here, it's going to do the same to me. Okay, but how do I escape when all I can do is just float here? No, I'm getting pulled in. Remember the fact that he just left all his dragons at home? It's like going into the wild grass without a Pokemon. Is this the end? Oh, who are you? Mordecai. Never mind that, just take my hand. Alright. You saved me. That was too close for comfort. Thank you for saving me, but who are you? I am Mordecai. I've heard that name before. You were Ilya's friend, right? You both lived together 1,000 years ago, right? Correct. However, Ilya and I have recently been acting separately, for there were things I had to learn. Things like what? I'll explain once we have returned to the Halvin. Safe to say there are matters tied to the future of this world. Now take what time you need to prepare yourself. Alright. What is it that you know, Mordecai? Didn't expect to see him again. True form. We don't know what his true form is yet? It's gonna be something else crazy? So glad it's me to see you, Highness. Sorry to worry you. It's I who should apologize for failing to protect you as I ought. You have nothing to apologize for, Ellie. No one could have predicted that I'd suddenly get eaten by a hole in space. I'm back safe and sound in any case. It's Mordecai, yeah. Thanks for what you did to help the boss back there. If there are any thanks to be given, they should go to Ilya for she sent me. Well, a rescue mission in the space between worlds isn't the kind of thing a normal person can do. It's a good thing you came back, Mordecai. Then I owe thanks to you both. Now then, what matter is so urgent that you halted our trials to speak of it? Yeah, she's like back to business. Yes, this is probably something everyone should hear. Can you discuss the outcome of your journeys, Mordecai? Oh, and you also mentioned talking about something related to the future of the world, right? Yes, and I intend to explain everything. I'll start with what manner of place the space between worlds is and what you witnessed there. The space between worlds is just what it sounds like, an interstitial area that exists between various realities. It's a place filled with black mana, one inaccessible to an average person. Unless a person uses a specific item such as an otherworld fragment, yes? Correct. While in that space, the prince likely saw a multitude of lights as well as a great black spear that swallowed them up. That's exactly what I saw, and it was terrifying. If not for Mordecai here, I would have been swallowed myself. Those lights you saw being consumed by the spear, each and every one of them has a world. And the spear is a stronghold for Xenos, a cocoon for birthing a new world. A stronghold? Xenos is inside that great spear, working to create a new world. As the spear swallows up worlds, it uses them as raw materials to construct his new world. So he's turning entire existences into raw materials? It's monstrous. Just think how many lives have been lost across all those worlds. But Xenos doesn't think that way. As he views it, all things were created by him, which means all things should simply serve his will. Speak as though you know Xenos well. Who are you, really? I've been curious about that myself. 1,000 years ago, you were the light that came forth when I opened the other world gate. Before long, that light would produce the creature called the Other. There's something I've been wondering about. How was that actually able to happen? What are you, Mordecai? Until I met you, I was a massive power without a sense of self. That makes sense. When I summoned you, you weren't good or evil. You were just a massive, pure, innocent power. But how is it even possible? Yes, I should think it impossible to not be affected by the preponderance of black mana in the space beyond all worlds. Exactly. Mordecai transcends reason. I've come to believe that his existence may be essential to the universe. That's why I let him go off on a journey on his own. I also desired to know the truth of my existence. Why was I found alone and wandering in the space beyond all worlds? As I traveled on my journeys across many other worlds, I came to understand. I was once part of the progenitor. What? During the uncountable ages he spent imprisoned in the space beyond all worlds, he came to feel there was a part of himself that was extraneous. And that was his heart. It was the part of him that sought connection with others, you see, and also the part of him that could accept others. As the progenitor sees it, other lives are both unneeded and without value. Since I was his heart, I was simply unneeded and valueless. He found me troublesome to keep, and so cast me away. He threw away his own heart. Bruh. Once I remember what I am, I came to understand the progenitor better. This is only natural, I think. After all, I was once him. Him once. Furthermore, me being his discarded heart explains a great many things. Such is why I was adrift in space beyond all worlds and why I was drawn to Ilia. That place is not... Okay, coughing. That place is not one ordinary people or souls can go to, even with the otherworld fragment. One would have to be a creator of the universe to reach a place like that. I think I follow so far. So Xenos abandoned his heart and left it wandering in space beyond all worlds. And then I found it? You know, I bet the reason I found it is because I am a vessel for the primal mark. Yes, I did wonder why I followed you when the door opened. Like, as not, it is because I instinctively wanted another person to accept into my heart. I guess he's saying that's what he wanted in general. Once given speech and flesh and a name, I was drawn to the person who made me what I always meant to be. I was amazed at how quickly you learned everything you did. You went from being a pure power to one with knowledge and love, but also hate. Anyway, this explains both how we ended up with the other and why he can manipulate Black Mana so freely. Black Mana was Xenos' power from the outset, and you are a part of him. Yes, it all makes sense. So Mordecai is a part of Xenos. Having learned this, do you still trust me? What do you mean? I'm part of Xenos, and the main reason for the creation of the other. Were I you, I could think of no greater enemy. So can you continue to trust me in light of that? There ain't no shortage of lies what got turned to crap by the other. So forget trust. When I hear somebody's helping the other, my first instinct is to thrash them till they can't stand. But with this, I don't know. Personally, I hold feelings besides hate and anger for the other. After all, I never would have been born without its existence, so that makes my feelings on the subject complicated. Indeed, without the other, the prince would never have come into being. Without him, all of our lives would be changed utterly, so bearing that in mind. Yeah, I suppose having a boss around means we got at least one good thing out of the other crate. If the goddess, which is to say Ilia, places trust in you, it would be unthinkable for me not to do the same. So yes, Mordecai, we trust you. I thank you for this expression of faith. Now, as to what happens next, I think... Oh hell, it's more of those terminal deals. Looks like our chat will have to wait. Mordecai, the Auspexes and I are heading out. We need to overcome our trials as quick as we can and awaken our power. That's what you were going to say, right? You're quick as ever, Ilia. Yes, that's exactly what you need to do. Don't worry, pal. We'll get it done. Come on, Auspexes. I'll explain the rest while we're running. Mordecai, we need to know what's going on too. Xenos is using his terminals to break the world and open rifts all across it. This will make it easier for his stronghold to enter this world. Then this world is going to be consumed by the giant black spear? No, not quite. Rather, the stronghold is approaching this world because Xenos is currently inside it. And the new world being formed inside the stronghold will be completed by having Xenos as a part of it. So you claim the stronghold is invading this world in order to absorb Xenos? Exactly, which is why we must repair this broken world and use the Auspex's power to create... power of creation to block the stronghold's entry. It is the only way. We cannot let the rift spread any further. We must stop the terminals. Come on, everyone. We've got to hold out until the Auspexes awaken their power. If Nedrick did not explain that there, I would have been lost. Because I thought he's inside of a giant black ball and coming this way. But they're saying the black ball is coming to get him. It's weird. It's no time maker, Sommer. You must understand, right? So let's have the next one decide it. Come at me and don't hold back. The price for such could well be your life. Hey, if I don't put my life on the line here, when am I ever going to do it? Besides, the world is finished if I can't awaken my Auspex powers. I risk my life to protect it all, restore possibility, and create a new world. Well spoken indeed. In that case, let our strength clash. Here I come, big boy. Is this going to fight the high version of him? Of course it does. How powerful are they going to be? 27? Okay. I could do that. Well, I say, where's my healer at? I'm playing as the healer. So I can switch to someone else so she can have a bunch of heals going on. Oh wait, I should have used Incognito and Nefaria.
Time to see them off to the great beyond. Terminating the task line. That's in no trouble.
Dragon Claw.
Oh shoot. I didn't dodge fast enough.
It's about time for serious dragon mode.
I won't hold back.
Oh no, she got put to sleep.
Don't let this opportunity get away.
Oh my gosh, sleep for a long time.
Hope you find peace in the next world, dearie.
Primal Windwarden Spear. I think this is for the next level 7 items or something like that. Approaching terminals. Let me see something. I got Gala Alex too. Forgot about that.
I am Lord of the Skies, and that is no mere affectation.
Trying to find a level up regularly. If it doesn't have a mana spiral, if the game can be upgraded later, you can't do it.
The love you have shown ever gladdens me. We shall be BFFs forevermore.
BFFs forevermore. Actually, let me just switch to... I gotta put these back.
I am the Dark Dragoon.
Yikes, I don't have a good Shadow Lance. I'm gonna go off topic with it. Trail Wind Prince. I wasn't playing with that. And that was the thing.
With that, the board is set. Time.
Alright, let me start with the Dragon ready. Arsene ready. What's this green one then? This green one's an HP meter?
Lies before us. Dragon Blue Demon Spirit. So this is the strength of the dragon.
I mean, when I see the giant dragon here, that's Sepia doing her thing.
Dragon Blue Demon Spirit. Wow, look at you go.
Bahamas is so chaotic.
My wings are unbreakable.
Oh, man. Is everyone okay? We're holding them back so far, boss, but they ain't stopping there, as I can tell. Those damn rifts keep popping up all over the place. I'm not sure what more we can do. If we don't do something, Xeno's stronghold will invade this world. What the? I pledge in the name of the first. When purists gather unto me, cross sky, sea, and solid earth. You know that voice. Celia. Swift wind, a blessing, a gale purges, my life shall amount to world's creation. It's like, okay, bye. The rifts are closing. Those damn terminals ain't moving anymore neither. So to keep you waiting, boys and girls. You're just in time, Elia. Yep, pulled it off somehow. I managed to get all those rifts closed to boot. This isn't Auspex's power of creation. Sure is, Toots. With 5 of us working together, I think we can create a whole new world. I'll be dipped in batter and fried. Sounds like we got us some hope. I'm certain we can save the world if all 5 of you awaken your power. Huh? What's that? No. Tears are opening again. And the terminals are functioning once more. Oh, damn it all. Are we too late? Has fate already been fixed in place? No. Just experience here again. I told you that your wills and choices are unneeded. There's no hope for you. Just said the despair before you. I don't remember him having a cube before, yeah. Xenos. The stronghold is coming. And I'll bear witness to the true power of creation. Witness the birth of my new worlds. It's happening. Just accept the despair before you. Xenos. The last one they showed was opening way more. The stronghold is coming. And now bear witness to the true power of creation. Witness the birth of my new worlds. Okay, what the hell is that? It's like the falling of an Ebon moon. There must be a cocoon used for birthing a new world. The stronghold of Xenos. How sterling your fortunes are, that you should have the honor of bearing witness to creation itself. A new world shall hatch from my fortress, ending the kaleidoscope of imperfect ones and bringing tranquility to the universe. Stop spitting on my head and calling it rain. Ain't any of us excited to see your killing worlds, kaleido, whatever nonsense? Are you so set on destroying worlds of possibilities, Xenos? Does one have a reason for sweeping away detritus? I'm looking that up. Does one need justification when they set out to discard trash? One moment, please. Detritus. Loose fragments or grains that have been worn away from rock. Disintegrated or eroded matter. Debris. So just saying debris. Okay. You see our world as trash? Rosa. Oh wow, if I didn't look it up, then she would have said that. Okay. Worlds of possibility are bloated, crude places that are not as I envision. Quite simply, they are an error. I eliminate unpleasant and troublesome things just as you do. Now cease your struggles, for they will only lead to unnecessary suffering. There is no suffering in my perfect world. Give yourself over to it. Trust yourself to it like a babe in a cradle. Now comes the perfect world. No, are we too late? I won't let this happen. I will prove the strength held by a world of possibility. Form chains, O world. The pulsation of the cocoon has stilled. What has happened? Worlds of possibility cannot be so easily be undone. I see. You use the multitude of worlds to interfere with my creation. A clever act. How ironic that a part of myself I discarded as useless will now seek to interfere with my designs. So you have noticed. Wait. I know that he said he was a part of him that got discarded, but I don't know why I thought it was the... I keep getting confused because the other is the progenitor, the origin. That's why I keep getting confused. So that means he was capable of feeling love and could have been on the same side, but because he had a heart, he got rid of it, which is Mordecai. Wow, okay. So basically, if he kept his heart, he would have known what he was doing was too much. Of course, but your actions have achieved nothing in the end. You have simply reversed the order. I grant that you have made trouble for me, yet ultimately you have but slightly prolonged the time until my world comes. But that will be enough time for the people here to overcome your plans. How can a former part of me possibly harbor such utter rotten fantasies? But so be it. Bear witness to inevitability as my stronghold lays waste to all the many worlds. Come, Buren. Right. Seems I bought us a little time. I'm going to be honest, Mordecai. I don't understand a single thing that just happens. I use this world to stop the new one from coming into existence. Nope, still not making sense. Upon the birth of Xenos world, all others are meant to be destroyed. For Xenos world is a thing that will annihilate all other existence. There must be countless other worlds of possibility, yet they all be crushed by Xenos alone. Yes, but there is a flip side to that coin. If this world is not destroyed, Xenos' new one cannot come into existence. As such, I made it so he could not destroy this world, which prevented his new one from being born. Oh, is that all? You just easy peasy made it so he couldn't destroy this world? Come on, man, you're killing me here! To make this come to pass, I borrowed the power of other worlds. Though separate, all worlds of possibility are connected in some way. There are many instances of events in one world having to affect another. For example, some of these worlds do not have Ilya. But what about the church and the other? The church and other do not exist, yet in nearly all those worlds a being called the other is born and a religion similar to the alien church is created. Interesting. These connections are what Elysium called the bonds of the world. Wait, hang on. You've met Elysium? Yes, I met the Holy One while traveling the worlds in search of my roots. An Elysium from another world, is it? Well, it's good to know he's okay. No, the Holy Worm is in a unique existence. While he has a body in each of the many worlds, his will is a singular thing. When he was taken by Black Mana in this world, all his other iterations should have ended as well. Correct. However, a small part of his will that attempted to resist the Black Mana managed to make contact with me. Elysium predicted that Xenos would use his cocoon to create a new world, and I had given much thought to preventing it. The answer he arrived at was the means by which I used the bonds of the worlds. He's working to protect the universe until the very end. I have a question. If Elysium's will is singular, what became of the other Elysiums when he perished in this world? The Elysium I saw in that world vanished before my eyes. He vanished? The Holy Worm's will is singular. When it returns to mana in even one world, all other Elysiums are wiped out. They're all gone? Which means we can't stand around hoping he'll pull our butts out of the fire. If we want to protect this world and all the rest, we'll have to do it ourselves. As you speak, the world is being supported by all the others, which is holding back Xenos' new world. I'm just a big guy who likes to hit stuff, so I ain't really following this, but what you're basically saying is you and Elysium just saved us by the skin of your teeth, yeah? Exactly so, which means we cannot rest easy, for if the other worlds are destroyed, this world will lose support. Elysium could exist in all worlds at once and protect them from destruction. But of course, that's not an option for us. They have bought us precious little time and nothing more. Hey, you sent the big guy packing at least, so we'll take what we can get. And we're going to use your time to find a way to stop Xenos for good. Make our song or send a message to the 5 Great Worms. Toot sweet. No more of this one at a time thing. The 5 auspices are going to come at the 5 of you with all we got. You're going to fight all 5 Great Worms at the same time? I understand time is short, but it will do little good if you and the other auspices perish before your powers can awaken. I get that it's dangerous, but we can't let this chance pass us by, not when we've got a model creation right in front of us in the form of Xenos' stronghold. If we can't awaken our powers now, I doubt we'll ever be able to. Please, make our summer. Though I am hesitant, I know we cannot permit the progenitors' plan to proceed. Very well, let us wager our future on your strength aspects. If we gotta fight all 5 at once, it's gonna be super crazy. Less power than the other cube I was fighting.
So this is the strength of the dragon. A midsummer night's blast.
I have no idea why we're glowing like this. Probably from Xena.
The strength of the dragon.
Okay, gate. Oh, I gotta take out all these guys first.
Wow, look at you go. Flawless formation. Wow, look at
Oh, that was cool. That was a cool skill. Blade took flight and just dove into them. Definitely use skill hasten. Just blow them up with one skill. Oh, I didn't even get to hit them with the skill yet.
my wings unbreakable.
Primal trial, so this is probably going to be the one that makes a little bit of everything happen. Okay. Try to remember how to open up the thing again anyway.
Let our incognito journey commence.
Is this the gathering hall?
Just throw Mega Man on there just for the heck of it. Oh wait, this was due for light. Never mind, I cannot do Mega Man. Set myself up for failure at that point. Inferno Blaze to craft. Is this Inferno Blaze? Make Scepter of Fire? Yo, I never made this version of the weapon. That's crazy. I never had a wand character to build, I guess. I got stuff for this all day. play one of the other songs. It's 3. Oh man, forgot about this song. Man, I had a lot of stuff ordered for Volk. Got the stuff for it, why not? But that's what gave it this swirly fire stuff. I barely did that with anything. That's cool. It's probably my first weapon I actually upgraded to that level.
Woo! You called.
Can I buy
It can't be. That dragon.
I don't know which dragon he's referring to. Story mode? I don't know which special WordPress they're referring to for me to use. Probably something else I have to get, like from fighting the newest boss or something. Hey, Matrix got his character up here, Nino. It's me, Nino. Getting frozen. Dang it, I was supposed to give Ciela to the girl I was just using. Oh no. Nihility? That's bad.
One final push. Do it now.
What did she even just say? So she said there.
Your sovereign comes hence. Flames from above. Come to me, O technic of yore. Ancient ink.
Oh my gosh, she charges up that much? I might have wasted that skill there. Girls' night out. Such a silly skill. You can pictures literally just a 3D model too. It's the power of humanoids. They don't talk for this? That sucks. They just put up the words in their boss fights. Oh, fairy stance, that's what she was saying.
Go all out.
Alright, let's try this again.
Flames from above. Come to me, O
I can still move.
ancient incandescence.
Whoa.
Now,
128,000 damage off that skill. That's as strong as a dragon using this skill. That was cool.
a totes cool outcome indeed.
A total cool outcome. I could have just been farming stuff. Oh, the footage is frozen for me? Hold on, I'm trying to go back to the video. I have no idea why it's frozen. Like, can you still hear me? I was seeing you in the team editor or something. Yeah, you can still hear me, okay.